fucking jumping all over the place, guys. All right.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to your live coverage of Burn City Brawl 2024. I'm Tristan. I'm joined by my fellow host for this game, the friendliest man alive, Hugh.
Sure, yes.
I'm making it stick.
Fantastic.
All right. We're getting into it. We've had a rough morning, but this is your premium Melbourne, Australia tournament, 2-day event, 5 rounds. The quality of the tables is amazing. The quality of the army is amazing. Currently, you can see our friendly players' arms. So we've got a lovely little setup right now. We've got 2 angles for you. We've got our lovely faces for you. And as we're alluding to by seeing arms and then bumping them, the fuckers, we've got a chroma key dice tray. So they're going to roll on the screen for you, which is mint.
Very exciting.
It's very exciting.
Very exciting. We appreciate Tristan and Nick's hard work in getting us
That
here.
was just Nick's work.
Okay, well, Nick.
Purely Nick's
Tristan
work.
can get in the bin then.
That's it. I can get straight in the bin. Alright. Okay, so round 1, my lovely viewers, is our custom mission for the weekend, Supply Raid.
It's a bit of an interesting one.
It's a bit of an interesting mission, guys. So, in the vein of tic-tac-toe, we're going to have 9 objectives. You can kind of see them on the screen already, those big yellow or orange things. 9 objectives, chilling on the table. Each of them is worth a point. You can get up to 6. There's a couple classifieds, and there's a couple extra points for some extra things. So, the objective is to...
First and foremost, you want to push the button.
You want to push the button.
And then you want to let it cook.
All right, my friend Hugh. It's the front facer. The front facer. So, press the button. If you press the button, your opponent has all of their turn to press the button back. If they don't manage to press the button back, then it is your button. It is lifted off the table and it is yours. In response, you can press the button back to you, and lo and behold, the whole process starts again. Or you can be a bitch and smash that motherfucker open. In which case, you get a little supply token, and you have to carry that till the end of the game, like supplies, and that will be counted as your box as well. So, we'll explain more of the mission as we go along. Obviously, it's a little bit more nuanced as a mission. We're getting a little bit of sneaky classifieds there. I might do that. Get a little bit of sneaky classifieds there. I saw Predator. I think that was Val.
I might scoop over and just figure out which classifieds they have.
Well, we are going to do some interviews, guys. So when they come over, we can ask them their classifieds and make sure that they're good.
Or bad, as the case may be.
Or bad. What we can do is I'll fix the dice tray before we start, because they have no idea what they're doing. But we'll get started momentarily. They are just doing their classifieds, I believe, sorting out sides and the like. Tero, is Val deploying? Cool, do you want to come over? All right. Come around, my friend. Pain in the ass. So, you want to just have a little hold of that? Hello, everyone. This is Tero.
Hello.
He is our Shasvastii player for the day. So, you're running a grudge match against our infamous little runt, Val. How did that come about?
Val and I have never actually played a game against each other. And we're buddies, so we always hang out way too late in the evening when we come to these tournaments. So it's about time we had a game.
Okay.
And he's probably looking for an easy win as well.
Oh, okay. Yep. Are you confident going into Val?
No.
No?
No. He plays tack and he plays it Val's way, which is Val's very off meta. So
yeah. So, is there anything in particular you're worried about when it comes to Val's lists?
Probably Pavel, McManus, and Antipodes.
Okay.
I can stymie them, their advance, or not.
Okay.
We'll see how we go.
Okay. Are you confident in your camo shell game? Your camo warfare?
I'm definitely getting better at it than I used to be. So we'll see how we go. Val is a veteran player though, so he might be onto what I might try to do.
Okay.
I've got a few little tricks. I'm getting better with speculos and Calibans and whatnot.
So for supply raid, how many have you played it much or
Twice, I think.
twice?
Twice.
Okay. Do you have a game plan? You've chosen. Well, you've gotten the choice of sides.
Yep.
Do you have a game plan for that?
I just need to have enough models up that he can't push like 4 or 5 buttons.
Yep.
Unchallenged. The question is, am I going to be able to slow him down enough to do that? Otherwise, he might, if I make it good, try and bait him out so he goes for an attack run as opposed to pushing the buttons. But we'll see how we go. I'm going to see his deployment first.
Yeah, okay. Is there anything that you would give new budding Shasvastii players any advice?
3D print yourself some like proper silhouette 2 markers as your camo markers. That way you won't forget about them, your opponent won't forget about them, and it's very obvious where they are and how much space they're taking up.
I definitely agree with that. Playing against a whole field like attack or Shaz and it's just flat 2D markers and you go, oh look, I come around the corner, you can't see anything, but actually 5 markers see you, and you're like, that's some bullshit.
But like Shaz is a pretty mind game list, and having those really obvious markers just takes a bit of the mental load off.
So, how good are you going to feel when you win this game?
I'll feel great.
Yeah? How many beers are you in already?
None yet, but I'm going to go get one as soon as I'm
momentarily.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right.
Anything else?
Anything you want to say?
Not really. I've got plenty of excuses lined up if Val wins.
Yep.
So that's good too. Like he played on this table yesterday as a practice game against another opponent. So he did
play against it. Absolutely. He made the table. He practiced on it yesterday. If he loses,
it's going to be glorious.
It'll be incredible.
Yeah.
Entire tournament ruined. He may as well go home.
Well, not too soon. I want to have a few beers with him.
I don't know if he's going to want to have beers with you after you win. All right, Tero, good luck.
Thank you. Cheers, Tristan.
All right, guys, that was Tero, our Shasvastii player. I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to fix the dice tray. Oh, you want to come talk about your list?
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to bring Tero back, and we're gonna have a little looky at Tero's list. We'll do that. I'll just pop a display capture. Cool. All right, guys, doing it jank today because we love it. All right, Tero, what was the idea behind this list?
I hadn't used Sheskin until after Border Bash. I finally put Sheskin on the table. She gives me a bit more of a smooth brain option in Shaz, which is very nice.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
I last minute changed the Caliban Forward Observer. It was a engineer for some of the other missions, but Forward Observer seems way more useful. So that's a late minute addition. So between the Malignus and the Caliban Forward Observers, I have a couple of options for guided.
Yep.
There's the Shrouded Hacker in there as well, but I actually use the Forward Observers more.
Yeah.
Target things.
Yep. I get that.
Coming from Camo State with Surprise Attack. Pretty good, tasty.
Seen a lot of cheeky options here. So You drone plasma rifle.
Yes.
What's the thought behind that instead of a HMG?
Well, it's shorter range, but generally I find it more of a defensive piece, like in my half of the table. And the plasma rifle is just so good with the arm and a BTS save. Like it has more flexibility off button, or more utility. Because it's great against bears and stuff like that. Because it's not a ammo type; it's a 2 saves.
So, obviously, you changed this a little bit last night. How many times have you run this list? Roughly. Not too many.
3 or 4 times.
3 or 4?
Like we don't get to play as much as we like up in Sydney. So,
have you found that like a naked Sheshkin is a bit? Is it fine? Not carry around.
Seems fine.
Seems fine.
I'm not going to push her into like core links or anything like that. She's a punch down piece for me.
Yep. I'm loving some picks. The Legalized Forward Observer is really interesting pick. I really like it. Double Caliban obviously is amazing. Another reason Val might have an edge is he asked me for a practice game last week against Shaz.
Yep.
So I think I might have helped him out a little bit.
That's cool.
But I'm feeling confident. Like this list is not super close to what I ran. So yeah.
I try to build a bit of redundancy into my lists. So that's why there is 2 forward observers and a hacker, all that sort of. What is he doing?
Fucking idiot.
Right. Great stuff.
Excellent. All right. So did you want to go? Did you want to get first turn?
I had more of a plan for going first, but it is what it is. I had already looked at the table and decided if I was stuck with deployment, that I would pick the side I did. Like, so it was immediate just when Val said he was taking first.
Honestly, the only times Val has come close to me when playing Supply Raid is going second. So him going first, I think, is a disadvantage for his list.
Okay. I'd like to hear that.
I don't think Val's played very much against heavy camo, playing as heavy camo himself.
Yeah, it's a weird matchup. So I've had a bit more experience camo versus camo.
It sucks ass as the active player. A camo marker peaks a camo marker. That camo marker delays. The only thing they can do is discover.
Yeah.
So it's rough.
I do have a couple of tigers for the intuitive attack, which is
yes.
I've learned that's a good option sometimes. I do have concerns about antipodes and sensor.
Yep.
We'll see how that goes. Anyway.
All right. No worries. Good luck. All right, guys. I'm going to fix the dice tray now. Alrighty, guys. We are going to hide that. And it's probably time to pop that. we have the dice roll up here on the green screen. It's chroma keyed, the dice tray. They roll on the screen. Fucking dope. But no one can use green dice. Or even green adjacent dice. Alright, let me try again.
I'm being silenced? Oh no, there we go.
No, it's too strong.
Am I still being censored?
Yep.
By Big Tristan?
Yep, I'm the big sensor. That can die. That alright, cool. Got 5 people. Sounds like you're a loudspeaker. Yeah, we're in a very loud room. It's kind of gonna be what it's gonna be. Game. What? Yeah. Yep. Let me just Val.
Oh, can you take his list?
Yes, we'll get your list.
You have anime gifs on your Facebook feed.
Yep, I do.
I hope this isn't recording because that'd be embarrassing.
I can delete it.
I thought it's a live stream, yeah.
I think anyone's watching.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright guys, we're joined here with Val, the underdog.
Ah, true. Hello everyone. I think I'm a regular on this
You are. This is the third time you've been here.
Yeah.
So I think you're gonna be fairly confident now, aren't you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You've had a practice game, you built the table.
I played on the table.
You played on the table.
Yeah, that's
what more could you possibly have?
Well, I could have an answer to Sheskin, which I don't have. So if he's running Sheskin, I'm in trouble. Because Pavel berserking to Sheskin is just a bad idea.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. So you won the dice roll and you picked first.
Well, it's such a shit mission that it's such a hard decision to make. That I'm like, you know what? I'd rather have a turn than not have a turn, because you can just lock your opponent out of the game in this mission because it's so well designed.
That's categorically untrue.
How, Val, do you intend to lock your opponent out of the game?
Oh, I don't. I just didn't want to be locked out of the game.
Might that be a skill issue, a mission design issue?
Almost certainly a skill issue.
All right.
One thing I did make a change though. I did add a Dynamo for observer to give me some fast.
That's such an anti-Val.
Well, yes and no. It's just for this mission. I felt I needed it. The one person that I don't know about is Vasily. I've had so much trouble getting him to do anything, so we'll see if he does anything. But yeah.
Yep. So I think I heard your booty rolls were 5 and 15.
Yeah, that's right. So one of my Armadillos has
flamethrower.
No, grenade and 8-4 move.
8-4 moves legit.
That is legit.
So what's the game? What's you're going first? What's the game plan?
So my main thing to do turn 1, I've held back my front of big sniper. I just need to get rid of the Q drone as quickly as possible. Having mimetism and MSV1 should enable me to do that. Then it's about getting 4 buttons pushed as soon as I can, using my motorbike, my armadillos, and my stroller. And that's pretty much it. That's turn 1, and then I just have to pull back and let him place his tigers on me, hopefully.
So you're going to press as many buttons as possible.
4 buttons is what I'm aiming for. Yep. The middle one, I think, and my 3.
So the middle center and your 3? Okay. It seems fairly conservative.
I don't know. And then, yeah. You?
The Armadillo in group 1 or the Armadillo in group 2? Okay, so that rolled 8-4.
Yep, that's right.
So got 15 orders to spend zipping about.
Well, I've got 5 orders, not 15.
Well, because you've got In the first group, you've got the dynamite.
Oh, yeah. That's I could zip around, but the thing is, I don't know. I will try to do some damage if I can. This list isn't. I have to waste the beast hunter to get rid of his class creature. So that's really annoying. But it's my best bet because it's best 2 with a pistol. So and surprise attack. So I just want to get rid of that class creature as quickly as possible so I can go and do the mission. That class creature. That's sarcasm, by the way. I don't know if it translates on stream.
You were involved in adding that to the mission.
Yeah, well, the mission needed a lot of help. If anyone doesn't get the joke that's going on right now, he made the mission. So, a lot of shade being thrown.
And he's the one who put it on a podcast.
Well, yes, that's true. That's true. So, no, but the one thing this list does, though, is if I can do... Oh, no, you're good. You're good. So, one of the things this list can do is it has 2 snipers. So, if you can get rid of some of his key pieces, like his attack pieces, like Sheskin and the Q-Drone, I think his target will be a lot less effective. They'll be being rained down upon.
Especially because you made the table.
Yes, yeah, because I made the table to make sure there's like long lines of fire that advantage me. So, yeah. The other thing is the Spetsnaz HMG is a piece of shit. Yes, they got crit by missile launcher within 24 inches. So annoying. So annoying.
It happens.
Just so annoying. But yeah. Other than that, look, I think it should be a good game. I'm curious to see if he brought sensor. So that might have an effect, but to be honest, I've got a lot of my camos in my backline, so get a sense all the way out there. Go for it.
So let's say Tero kind of throws his camo as far forward as possible. Are you just going to spend as many orders as possible on?
So the antipodes, I might go after these sensor pieces, depending. Oh, my cards, by the way, is Predator and the one where I have to get near his HVT with my sensor dude. So the antipodes are forced to do one of the classifieds. So I'm probably much going to sacrifice the antipodes for one of the classifieds because you have to. And Predator's going to be, I don't know about Predator, it's going to be tough. I even said I don't want to draw Predator. No, I drew it.
You had 2 cards and you picked that one.
The other card was shit. So what do you think about this matchup? Bit of a tough one for both players.
I've seen both lists. I think.
Don't give me the.
No, I'm not going to get anything away. I think you have an opportunity. I'm going to say that. Yeah, obviously it's a game of infinity. Everyone has opportunity.
Game.
I think you have a very, very good opportunity if you apply yourself in this game.
I look forward to it. So, thank you very much.
And I can't wait for all the.
I can't wait.
All right,
well, I'm done. That's enough for me. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. That was that was Val and Tero. Tero is still deploying, but
Battle of Giants.
Battle of Giants. Battle of the 2 alcoholics of Infinity. All right. Yeah. All right. We will mess with things as we go along, guys. I wish I could zoom the camera out, but I might just have to like. These chairs are kind of shit, if I'm honest. All right. So we can hear the players, so we can follow along, and we'll get. I probably shouldn't have that up. So I'm a pro streamer, guys. What have I got? It will be what it will be. Cool. All right. So when the game starts, it's time to fuck it. Time to crack something. We're stressing out way too much. Well, you don't look stressed.
No, I'm just disassociated completely. God, that smells dreadful.
Dreadful?
Yeah.
It smells like paw polish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It's
Your
not-
one, Hugh. That's for you.
Oh. I might get a coffee after game 1.
All right, guys. So we're going to be the commentators for today. Val, if you didn't hear, Val rolled a light flamethrower.
An 8-4 move. An 8-4 move is really...
Yeah, 8-4 move is amazing.
That sounds to me to be like an opportunity to really get after the objectives.
Yes.
In turn 1 and put Tero on the back foot. I think the key to this mission, not having won a game of it to date, is to get after the objectives turn 1 to force your opponent to match you, which means they don't have time to hit you.
I agree. Tero was really interested in utilizing Sheshkin, but I think the best counter to Sheshkin for Val is to press a shitload of buttons.
Yes.
And then, since Sheshkin isn't linked with the specialist...
And yeah, famously terrible at pushing buttons on her own.
Well, we've kind of fucked up there because she can smash buttons.
Can smash buttons.
But she can only smash one. So, I've designed the mission too well, guys. So, Sheshkin can do something. But yeah, pressing a lot of buttons, you kind of have to press them back efficiently. If you don't do that, the points will be locked in for Val, and Tero could actually lose in his first turn if Val presses, let's say, 6 buttons. That's extreme, but if Val presses 6 buttons, the best Tero could pull would be a draw.
Well, with 2 motorcycle speed units, I don't think pressing 5 is entirely reasonable.
Yeah, I think Val's pressing 4 is very conservative.
That sounds like...
Especially with a motorcycle Ermendino and a dynamo.
Under promise, over deliver feels achievable. Bad news for both players. Bar doesn't open until 12, which is unfortunately
the end of
110 minutes away.
110? Yes! Guys, I need to finish this can before I can start thinking. Alright, so Tero's finished it. Yeah, it sounds like Tero's finished his DZ. His deployment, sorry. Alright, we're just going to have a listen in. Alright.
We've got a screen of tigers.
Cool. Something
camo
misdeployed.
markers about.
Cool, so there's 3 camos in the middle. This one on the roof, the center is an infiltrating model, so we know what it is. No, this one's probably a bit better. Yep.
The option of lapel mics into the stream. For this exact purpose, where players are speaking and communicating directly and clearly.
I can try. The only issue we might have is double feedback.
From one another.
We can try it out, guys. We can try it out.
And Mim3.
That's what we're going to do.
Mim3 as well. Yep. Ooh, all right. Are you camera markers standing or prone? They are standing.
So you guys should be able to
sure?
hear.
You can change. It affects nothing. It affects nothing.
No, I'm going to have them standing.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I need to actually have some ARO presence, or you're just going to push a bunch of buttons?
Sure. Ew, if it isn't the speculum killer.
You don't know that. It's an impersonation marker.
All right. Speculo,
Yes.
obviously reserve drop. Tero looking sneakily into Val's DZ. So looking at Val's list, Hugh,
Yes.
what do you think the Speculo target should be? Because I'm thinking the antipode handler.
Yeah, I think that degrades Val's capacity the most for safest CC engagement.
Seems like Tero's conservatively deploying it to maybe. Obviously, Val's going first. I'm not sure if it's worth to sacrifice it for orders.
No.
Probably not. 4-3-2-3.
They've brought courtesy lists.
Oh my god.
How well behaved.
Absolutely. I've never brought a courtesy list.
I have, but my opponent's never looked at them.
Yeah, they kind of... You hand it to them and they put it under something and they never... So, you guys can see Val's actually being a really good sport, and he's kind of showing his opponent the groups of markers, kind of indicating that these ones are probably a Strelok decoy mine. That's probably a mine from that TR bot. Just make it easy for the opponent instead of just saying, here's all my camo, it's in one group. Just for a more fun and interactive game, more straightforward game. Tero is stripping orders from. All right, so we're gonna mute the players. Maybe, yeah.
But, and this is one with grenades. Not the motorbike legs. Yeah. Although at 8-4 move, I begin to worry that I've perhaps not put that Armadillo safely enough to move it impetuously. I don't know. And check to see. No, you can take it with you. And in fact, Val has declined to activate his extremely speedy Armadillo, but I suppose he will make up for that lost efficiency with the literally doubled first move.
I muted that I was muted that whole time, guys.
Okay. Good news that we'd not had too many critical insights.
Oh, terrible.
I think we're excited for some dice to get rolled, but otherwise that's...
I just want to see the dice roll on screen!
Yep.
All right, they're measuring stuff. Yep.
Yep. This is the...
Q drone. -9 against something?
Against, well, presumably the Frontovic sniper, which, from memory, is in a 4-core.
Okay, I fucked up the dice tray, guys. Where's my dice tray? Was it only on this one?
Fail. Unconscious
Hell is
level
only
2.
here.
Well, that looked like some markers being placed next to the Q drone, which is good news for Val.
Alright. We're struggling.
I think they're doing okay.
So obviously
they're
this will declare
moving
attack.
out slowly.
Yep, Quaz, yep.
This town marker sees me if it wants to do anything.
Nope.
Cool.
I think
Second
this
part,
is the
I'll
Beast
reveal
Hunter.
Beast Hunter.
Beast Hunter taking out the Quasi Creature.
Yep.
Which, hard work,
Yes.
but it has to be done.
I've gotten very unlucky with these before.
There we go. We've got...
Hey, oh, fuck.
And the 5 demands that the Quasi Creature crit, which it's not done.
It.
Armor 0 on the Quasi Creature, so it's gone. That's a Beast Hunter well deployed.
That's some good luck, guys. You can spend many orders fucking with crazy creatures just because of free dice.
I was mistaken. It is armor 1. So that crazy creature persists.
Weird.
Terrible mission design, Tristan.
Terrible. Atrocious, guys. Design such a bad mission. All right, guys, I'm just messing with things because I'm useless. Absolutely. Where?
So, I was spec firing with something. He's rolled an 18. On a dodge on anything.
Why? Oh, yeah, my dice tray is working. 20. No, that's a no.
Oh, the little quasi creature that could. Alright, so that's 2 orders, 2 risks to the Beast Hunter have been spent.
Where's my... Ah! Okay. Okay. Group 2 Ermendino.
Zipping along.
Going for a run. No arrows? Fine.
No, he's cutting movement shy of a flash pulse.
Like,
I think you see,
Picking line
straight
of
down.
fire with the laser.
I get to the point where I throw a smoke to there. Okay? That's my second part. So 17. Yep.
15, smoke goes down, so that flash pulse won't matter moving forward, and that looks like Val's smoked out the first console for the Ermendino to press.
4 to there. Smoke. And then 4 to there into base.
yep, still in the smoke.
Yep. Second part, I push the button.
Okay.
Gets it.
So, guys, we might leave the lapels on.
You got a little marker?
You can hear what we hear. So you can react as we react. Might be better. Follow along with the game as well. Okay. Right, interesting matchup. So, Val's killed the crazy creature. That's a big that's a big hurdle to overcome. If you guys don't know, a crazy creature is 3 dice in within 8. So
idle with the base.
Quite hard to deal with unless you can shoot it or unless you have a CC monster. But even then, if you roll low, it's...
Yes, a lot of room for getting quite
No
upset.
surprise attack this time.
2
Twos will
2
hit,
15.
but-
A 10's going to beat it.
Cancels again.
Just one, was it?
Yes, please.
All right, 1 save. 20's
Both
good.
20.
Okay. Loves it.
And as Tero says, it loves it.
These aliens have very good armor.
Too.
Now, that Beast Hunter's in Group 1, isn't it? So
Alright,
it's
we're getting
sapping
serious.
orders
First
from
come
the Dynamo.
It's sapping orders
Not
from the
annoyed,
orders
but I
order.
am fucking
Okay, which
furious.
hopefully means that the
That is
2
100%
dice,
fair.
the 2 dice on
It
the
should be dead by now.
on the
Oh,
skill
boy.
roll, the willpower check will allow that those
I
lost
take my
orders to
zone
be
of
made
control
up
when
for.
I activate it.
Just check again for the speculo.
If you want to reveal,
No, I do not. I'm
Here,
just
so
wanting to know.
I can see better. That there. That there. Cool.
we'll do
I
it
can look a bit
one more
forward.
time, and then I'll quit.
Right. Oh, are we still
I think we're
still
still
fighting the crazy
7 and
creature?
6.
Yeah.
You beat me because I'm +1.
Oh,
Rough.
Yep.
No.
Oh no!
is that the Beast Hunter down?
Son of a bitch!
It's the Beast Hunter down, I suspect.
I'm sorry, Val.
That's
right,
no
that's right.
bueno.
We have to spec fire again.
Yep.
All right.
Looking for an
Who would
8
have
or
thought a
less.
crazy creature would be so crazy? 20's a fail.
You've locked me out here, Tara. We'll
I
spend
haven't
it
done
order.
anything. It's the quasi creature.
Spend
What
order.
was that
And
one?
Mendinho moves
Yes.
to
Sorry, I
there.
thought I was. I thought your speaking was picking
With
up
an
on my mic.
Yeah, we might.
Within 8?
We'll measure the audio eventually,
21 to me,
guys.
decharge. 8's good.
9 is good as well, isn't it?
9's good as well. 2 saves. I'm okay.
All right. As we figure out what we're doing, fortunately, I can't.
Zoom out. Okay. Yeah. About as zoomed out as that's going to get. That's all right.
That's Paz's S1 or
Better.
S2?
We kind of just,
Sorry?
It's Paz creature.
kind of just have to be
S1 or
bum
S2?
buddies.
Yeah,
Pretty sure it's
that's
S1.
fine.
I
I'm
will
mostly
double
worried
check.
about the mics overlap.
Yes. So, figure something out, guys. It might be better to use one mic.
Can I get an S1 silhouette there?
This for me. Pop this here. Trying to angle it up a little.
We should both.
Testy
just be-
test. All right.
Yeah, I think
We
that's
might.
fine.
Yeah, we might try this. Expensive microphones are shit. All right. Val's having a big think.
Well, and understandably, he's
I
very
don't
much
know
on the
more
back
spec
foot with
fires.
the Beast Hunter down and some spec fires down.
What was your HP, T-Bar?
Under this.
So, I think Val. All right. So we've gotten feedback that the mic sounds better. That's good.
Yeah.
So for the game, I don't think Val should have tried to commit to killing the crazy creature. Just go the other direction. Focus on the other side of the table.
Yeah, achieve the
He does
easy
have grenades.
things.
Hyper focus. Way too much tunnel vision on just a thing that's not
If I
going to
grenade
matter.
now, I'm with an 8.
Yeah, you're within 8.
Well,
yeah.
it's
so
17 inches
sweet
of the
fuck
board that
all.
becomes
It'll
inaccessible.
matter eventually, but the important thing is you need your first turn to be impactful. Otherwise, you lose all of the
Momentum. Because inertia.
yes, fuck momentum. You lose all of the inertia that you can gain by just having a really good first turn. And against another camo faction,
If I vault up
you
here,
reveal your
will I
guys.
see
You're
Q
having
drone?
to spend orders to re-camo them to protect them.
What are you looking for?
I might be able to see your Q drone if I vault up
you're
here.
wasting way too many orders, especially with how Val's groups are split. You're not having a 10-5 or whatever. It's almost a 7-8. Or yeah, so it's not good.
I
And
don't
he's a
think so.
bunch of irregulars as well. So he's already not
What else can
super
I shoot
efficient at
the other
doing
guy
a
there?
bunch of things.
Nothing, hopefully.
So if he splits his focus between trying to kill a crazy creature with 3 orders from each group,
And that's both groups sunk.
both groups suck, and he might not
Spend an
even be
order?
able to fight for a middle buck.
Yes.
Link leader becomes the paramedic, stands up, and moves
That's a
to there.
paramedic eventually putting darts into the Beast Hunter.
That's not a play.
That seems
Two
suboptimal,
med
but
kits
that's
into
okay.
him.
Yep, that's well, they both hit. Good start. Alright,
up.
the Beast Hunter's back up.
He's no longer prone.
Well, if
He'll
he's
spend an
gonna,
order,
if-
he'll drop prone.
And that's within 8, yeah?
This is this guy.
Yep.
Go for it.
Alright.
10, 7. Harry, you're killing me here.
10's really good.
12 and a 19.
12 and a 19.
19, not a crit.
No fit.
There you go.
It's
Okay.
gone. I don't know how
Thank
many orders
goodness.
that took. I
Good
think
job, little quad.
It's
as you hear, way, as Tero exclaims, way more than he should have. Okay, so we like the lapels.
yeah, lapels is good.
4.
Yeah, excellent. All right, so they're the same. Did it not mute? I muted it.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
All right, so we can see here, yeah, Val's last order, he's running out of steam.
In that Last order for the turn? That's
Not for the turn. Is that what he said?
possibly. Really?
That's not good.
No. Really snapped him out.
Ooh, we're revealing.
The last order.
You dirty fucking cheat.
That'll do it.
All right. I think he can. Anyway,
Oh, well,
you definitely
they're
can't in line
playing
of sight, but you can in zone of control. I think that's.
I would have thought so, but
Okay, so Tero's decided to reveal the Speculo. I probably wouldn't have done that.
no.
I was revealing a Shroud Hacker, and the Speculo's already been revealed.
Yeah.
I was revealing both.
Templating the Dynamo is no.
Not templating. Tero's fucked up, guys. Okay. So, what do you think? So, Tero's accidentally revealed the Shrouded. It doesn't have a boarding shotgun. You can either shoot with a combi or drop a mine.
I think if the goal is to deal with the Dynamo, I think dropping a mine is.
I would probably shoot it.
I would probably shoot it, but I think
Val keeps rolling his green dice. So the Speculo's unconscious. As Tero says, it does have regeneration. So if Val doesn't get it off the table completely. Okay.
taking the combi.
Armor save for the Dynamo.
16.
That's rough. Okay, that's very rough, guys. So the Dynamo does have Dogged, but Val's only got one order after this, so
well, you'd prefer not to go Dogged. General?
Yep, so even then, and what Val's about to do now is he's going to run the bike into the Speculo and coup de grace. That's my guess. Val seems like he's debating.
He's got Predator as a classified.
He does have Predator.
So that's
yep. And you want to stop the Speculo from regenerating.
Yeah. Well, and that feeds into Tero's classifieds as well. He's got mapping and suspected infiltration. He wants to make a whip roll against some unconscious meat.
Yeah, okay. Okay, not sure what he's doing. He's activating his link.
That might have been an incentive against a shock mine going on the bike as well.
Yeah. Okay, so the front of big sniper is activating. Looking at the shrouded. Okay. Yep, this is probably worth it. Four
beats
and
it,
and it's a tie.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Yeah, can't drop prone. Didn't make an armor save and didn't pass a dodge roll. So
no movement.
He's unable to drop prone. All right, Speculo regenerate, guys. Pens a pass. That's some good shit.
Beginner's luck then.
Beginner's luck. As Val alludes, it was a terrible first turn. Like
get one, or is that a wash? They're looking at a Kit Kat. So I've set a bounty for any table which fails to push a button in the first turn gets a Kit Kat.
Is that the whole first turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so if Tero doesn't...
It's a two-player.
Oh, it's a two-player challenge.
Yeah.
So you can say, if we want a chocolate bar, let's just not play the mission the first turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
The challenge is called what?
I like it. I like it. All right, guys. I think we're doing impetuous tigers. So tigers are little silhouette one tiny creatures, little dribblies, little doggy boys, and they love running into shit and smacking it.
Or running within 8.5 inches and chain colting.
Or berserky.
Yep, that too.
20 is a fail.
So Berserk as a skill
you'd be
means you get
surprised
to
how
double
many,
move and
times I
CC attack,
fail
and
my
it's
dodge
not
roll.
face to face no matter what your opponent does.
Tiger. Next
So
one.
really powerful, especially on cheap models like the Tigers. They can
3
effectively
inches
trade
to the
up
corner.
This counter
nearly
mark, we'll see.
100% of the time.
That's fine. 3 inches
Well,
to
and I
there,
think
and then 3 more inches.
Also on the Garfies, and I think they'd struggle to
so
find a
will
model
the
to
base
punch
hunter.
down to.
I
Yes,
dodge. What
Literally
would you like to do?
A
One second.
Warcore,
Sorry, I
another
should've-
warband.
why didn't I tell you to respond?
Well, even in their 4 points,
yeah, I'll
to
dodge as well.
help a bot and a Warcore, I think are their options.
Success.
Oh, failure.
Sorry, I'm just Val, stop rolling the green dice.
That wasn't. Oh, sorry.
All right.
I would have seen you with him.
Oh,
as well.
true, yeah, yep.
So, what did you roll for your dodge? Sorry.
I think it was
No.
like a 2.
Tiger's running up the table.
What did I roll for my dodge?
Sorry?
You remember?
No. Roll,
No,
if you don't remember, roll it again.
I'll shoot you with an assault pistol.
It was like a 2 or something.
7. That'll it.
So I failed
Alright.
my dodge. So I
Friendly,
go back
friendly
4 inches.
interaction between players.
Yep.
And I'm a safe.
Tiger loves it though.
Yeah, Tiger doesn't give a shit.
Oh, assault pistol's 13 anyway.
Oh,
Good go. I'll check. I don't think it's 14.
It's not 14, it's 13.
Cool. There you go. All good. So you're alive.
Next,
guys, so-
Quaz.
Tigers don't normally make armor saves. So, but they do this
Inches.
time.
Sure.
Ermendino
And
will see.
these- I think
I
Val's
will
given up a lot of the
throw
table now. So I think the
myself.
Tigers are going to run up the table really
Yeah,
quick.
well, he's got
Anything else can see
the,
me?
got the front of it up,
Not yet.
I believe, but on a pretty narrow
Will the
line.
sniper see a silhouette 1?
Not yet. He'll see if you go. Yeah, if you go there, I will.
All right, so I'm going to dodge.
Sure. So my smoke,
20 is a fail.
But
my
if-
smoke, crits, smoke down.
Yep, cool. Okay, that's
I popped
impetuous
them all
orders.
out. Does the screen get bigger?
We are going to use a regular order on this one to Berserk.
Beautiful.
If that's with an 8, sure.
This is
Going to give it a red light go.
It's the name of the game.
6,
Love it.
6, 4.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're good. All right, so berserk there.
Berserk and Tiger.
So
Berserking.
he'll dodge, and I'll
Mike.
shoot you on
Mike's
the way
getting
in
berserked.
That's a
with
good play.
an assault pistol.
All right, so go.
13's a hit. That's bullshit.
That's
He doesn't crit, but it's 2 saves at damage 13. A 5's going to fail.
not good.
Hello, Kevin. Guess what? Val has had the absolute worst turn possible. It's amazing.
Very challenging for him.
4323, there's a button on the top. All right, guys. Sorry for the slow start. We are learning as we go. We have to learn how to listen and talk at the same time, which, funnily enough, is a weird, like, I've never been really good at.
I'm terrible at listening to begin with, so.
So you're good. You're just not listening and talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. 19. 19's a crit with a tiger. CC 21. Add 1 onto the dice roll. And a 1's going to fail, at least. It's off the table. Bye-bye Dynamo. I think that was the paramedic. Because he paramedic the beast hunter.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. I think that's
I thought the paramedic was in the link.
I could be wrong.
But
Either way, big loss. Ah, the kill counter for the Tigers.
Mm-hmm.
And they just hit the camera.
It'll recover.
That one.
Oh, that has bumped it a bit, hasn't it?
It has.
Christian will be back momentarily.
Alrighty.
We've got something dodging down a wall.
Dodging what, sorry?
Dodging down a wall?
Something with climbing plus.
Yeah, it must be.
What has climbing plus? I don't remember.
No, I'm not expert in Shaz. They're all under camo markers, so I've got no idea.
Yeah.
Might have been around the wall. Looks like we're still moving tigers.
Yep.
All right,
Slide the corner.
sniper shoots twice.
I'm dodging.
Sure.
Dodging on a tiger.
Go for it. 6 steps.
10 on the
10's a
dodge.
pretty good dodge. 18 and 5 ain't going to do it. So Val's plan was to obviously use snipers and fuck up the tigers.
Yeah, and Tero, it feels very greedy, but it's obviously working.
If it works,
That's group
it's
2
not
done.
stupid.
No.
All right, now I'm going to start playing the game.
Bring on the pain.
Oh,
Tero
no,
spent
bad news.
all the group 2 orders on the tigers.
Yep.
It's now time to press some buttons.
Well, and bad news for Val that he's now beginning to play the game, apparently.
All right, I've
Having
got to work out my
removed
plan of attack
at least
here, Val.
one of Val's 4 mobile specialists.
Yeah. Alright guys, I'm just going to make the dice bigger. Then it's super obvious what they roll. Obviously when they throw their hand over the top of it, you won't see that camera, but
So here.
who gives a shit?
I think to do might be to compress it from the top edge so that it's not overlapping that text on the stream.
Yes, that's a good idea. So,
Yeah.
Is that camo marker
I
standing?
like that.
my
Really
God.
happy with how
This one's standing
the
as well.
dice cam kind of worked. If we can get, like, obviously the lighting is the reason why it's not perfect.
Yeah.
But if we could get a set of dice that work really well with that color, it'd be
The
good.
sniper is in a pure core.
4-man, not
And it means that
6, so they get
we can
6
run
though.
both angles of the camera, and we can run us reacting to stuff as well,
Yeah.
which is way better than last time.
Yeah.
And it has MSV as well. Jeez, yeah.
My
All right.
CanCon will be good at it.
I do not have a solution for that from here.
All right.
The Tero's now trying to unpick the sniper, and as always, Sixth Sense is
It's a
pretty
bitch.
bloody good.
Especially because the way Tero's playing Shaz, he doesn't have any links of his own. So
He's possibly relying on a Noctifer. The Noctifer would still get.
did Tero have an
I
Octifer?
don't know.
I don't think he did.
Alas.
I think so. Tero's guns were a Q drone, guided missile
What's
bot,
the
and
second
Sheshkin.
box?
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Sheshkin can hopefully outnumber and outdice Sniper, but Sheshkin has to get into range.
Arm 4. 2 structure. Jesus. All right. That's not the solution there. So, I've got 8 orders. Play the mission, Tero. So, activating an order.
I think Tero's going to try and push a button.
Go 3 inches to touch it and 1 inch back away.
so we've got camera markers. No.
All right, we've got a forward observer pushing a button. And they've done it. Of course they have. 2 dice plus 3, not Val's dice.
Not Val's dice. So Tero has a button. And I think Tero's just going to run with it. I would.
Yeah, well, it feels like the obvious choice.
Okay. Okay, we've got short thieves, Val. That might be silly. With the decoy down here, that's my guess. And I think Val might. No. Okay, so he's not doing it. All right, so more buttons. Let's go. Cool.
Stealth. Nothing for me. Punch that one. Of course.
All right.
That's it.
12 gets it. Port observer bonuses, very important on this mission.
Yeah.
Having so many. Son of a.
Minor technical difficulties. Tristan's losing his mind to that sliver of table on the screen.
Throw smoke. Recamo.
And it's gone. Thank goodness. But it will return. And
We need.
the toll
I need
on
to
his
drill it into the table.
Three, it's not a
feel like
fail.
TA might not be super
No,
keen
they
on that.
wouldn't. They wouldn't appreciate that. I don't blame them. I wouldn't appreciate
So
it.
you will see
Pavel's
with
not
this
dead,
one
guys.
if I come through this
I don't
guy.
think Pavel's been revealed.
No, not yet.
This one
I think
will
Val's
also
going to
see.
save Pavel to maybe smash a box next turn,
Snipe sword can no.
which is probably going to be pretty important.
Well, Val really needs to actively get back to the game. At the moment, he's trailing on all metrics.
Except having a QAZ creature, I think.
Yes. Oh, yeah. The tiger might have grabbed it.
I'm not sure.
Sorry, I'm just working out.
No,
the
you're fine.
best
You
thing.
know, don't rush yourself. Don't rush yourself.
Order to recamo.
My turn was a lot simpler. I just had to beat the quads.
Order to recamo.
You
I
can't.
can't. Okay, well that solves that. Order to throw smoke.
I think
With
you can.
speculo, so you come out, come back in.
Sorry.
Okay.
So order with the speculo.
Yep.
So you come there to see smoke there.
I'm smoking here.
Sure, go for it.
Cool. So Speculo throwing smoke. 12's good.
Yep. That's always
Next order
That little gap is
alleyway
lost.
done.
goes 4.
Yeah, just throwing smoke for the friend.
Yeah.
Stealth. So
Dead aliens don't have feelings.
Whoa.
Aliens love each other, maybe better than we do.
The Speculo
Tero's got
was
his hands
out
in his
in
head.
zone of control of the Beast Hunter, wasn't it? So I won't be able to camo. Let's just go for it. No, because you'll
I think
get a
Tero's going to be devastated if he finds out that he's
Got 3
able to
orders, so-
impersonate in zone of control.
Yeah, well, I think he's looking at camoing.
Gonna
which
run
I
out of
don't
orders
think
here,
he
Val.
can.
Speculo's going to throw smoke again.
Impersonation, you can
Next
do.
order.
Line of fire stops.
There you go. 4 inches, so 2.
Sure.
2.
Sure.
Look up the rules for 8.
And I'm going to punch that on the way past.
I think it's just line of fire.
I believe it is.
It's a fail.
There's something
No?
you can't
Plus
do
3.
in
Plus
zone of
3.
control.
Oh, yeah, plus 3.
Cautious move.
Thank God.
Cautious move you can't do in zone
You
of
can if you have
control.
stealth.
Yes.
Next order.
All right.
I didn't throw the smoke far enough. What an idiot. Oh, well. I was going to try and cover him as well, but... All right. So this is a lot...
MSV one, I'd still see.
Yeah, true.
Alright, guys. Impersonation.
The impersonation state says fire order out of line of fire.
So he's
Tero.
recamoing.
Tero!
Where he is. Yep. And I'm going to...
I'll let him know.
You can re-impersonate in zone of control, just not line of fire.
Oh!
Sorry.
I can recamo...
Yeah, if you want.
Make sure we get that right, just because it could be a big deal.
Well, that was the plan. But anyway, we're there. I have
It might
no
not be a
12
big deal.
prestige.
Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I feel like
So
if any
coordinator will
pair
move.
of players were able to negotiate it with grace,
It's gonna be those
these two.
I can't do that because if I dodge, I'm going to reveal.
So I think Tero's
I should
pressed
have done
3
it the other
buttons
way
so
around.
far,
Anyway, we're here.
You can. It doesn't take anything.
and he's running away with his O12.
So he's not camo yet?
Yeah, he's not camo yet.
Fine. That's fine.
Thank you, Val.
No, of course.
He's going to drop.
Of course. So go prone.
Go prone.
So 2
Would
shots
be
going his way.
coordinated order.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I've still run out of orders. Great. We're going to move this.
Sure.
So that.
This is a go as you flow kind of coordinate order.
Yeah, so we're Tero
I guess that's kind of it.
has pushed 2 buttons, 3 buttons this turn.
I think he's pressed these.
Yeah, that's my feeling about it.
I think Tero's leaving the ones in his DZ because it's fairly hard.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so those
Yeah.
3.
And
natural.
if he doesn't press
He's
them,
moved to
Val
there.
can't smash them either.
It's going to go
Yeah,
prone.
interesting.
So
That's dropping prone.
And
Take 2 shots.
without the bike, push up and grab them
Second
cheap.
part, you're dodging?
well, Val has 2
Uh,
bikes
I'm not, 'cause it
and
would-
a
No,
bike
okay.
Mendino.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why we did it.
Black
Yeah,
Diamond
So
Dino
you're not
instead.
a marker yet?
Yep. Sure. Dodging.
So he's getting
5
shot
good,
at.
looking for 12s. 8.
8 will be.
Okay, so I think a Caliban's
one.
taken a hit,
AP.
and he fucking loves
Love
it.
Yeah, of
I'm
course he
rolling
does.
a lot of 20s for armor saves. I'm sorry, Val.
It's not a problem.
It is
And a recount.
And this one. He goes 6-4, 6-2.
6 and then dodge if you...
Oh, sorry, 6 and a dodge, yep. So, not
Doesn't
great.
quite get him very far.
6 gets him to here.
Okay.
Roll for the dodge. This would be really nice.
They're 11 or 10?
Missed up. What kind of list were we looking at? Okay. We can, so,
10s.
Oh, well.
So he's
oh
down.
lord.
6 in the wind. All right, cool.
So
is my go.
Tero's running a camo heavy, no link
God damn it,
Taz
Taro.
list
God
with
damn.
a two
You
Calibans,
launch that one.
I do.
Shrouded Hacker, Sheshkin LT, Malignos, Horde Observer in Hidden Deploy, 3 Tigers, a Nicodron, a Missile Bot, a couple Flash Pulses, and I think that's
Is it 12 o'clock
that's
yet, Val?
mostly it.
Oh, mate, I fucking wish.
No, it's not full camo, but it's a fair bit of camo.
It's a lot of dedicated camo. You got 3,
Quite-
yeah, you got
Quite
3.
forward camo as well.
Yes, it's almost half the list actually. And Val's running his usual shit. So he's got a 4-man link with the Frontovic sniper heading it. He's got Australia Horde Observer. I think he has Scout Horde Observer. He's got Antipodes. He has Vasily. He has other things. He has a couple of Mendinos. One's rolled grenades and one's rolled 8-4 move. And
He's got an antipode pack, which hasn't come through yet, but the sensor of it is sort of threat of sensor from it is a thing that I'm sure Tero
Was
is
being
really
really screwed you over.
yes, I think Val didn't go for that because the camos were in such good spots that it would be hard to get there anyway.
Yes.
And if you reveal a Caliban, it's not like you're going to kill it in CC. And if you fail,
Then
you're giving
you've got
it wounds.
Impetuous.
With
How
Protheus.
impetuous?
Yep.
So not super
Makes
valuable.
sense. So
Yeah,
2 and 2.
it is the issue.
that- Nothing sees.
All right.
No.
We're up to
and it
Val's
won't be
second
zone of
turn.
control
And
either.
you're prone there. Yep. Second part.
Have you already won?
Nothing sees.
Oh, really?
But I am zone control people. Yep.
Out of nowhere.
Uh,
Not really.
I'm not
No?
gonna do anything. Carry on.
What's Dante running?
Tiger, nothing. Cool.
Tiger
He's very
won't.
good at it.
Oh, actually, I could.
Are you still on JSA?
Yeah. Did you know the Kulak is
Yeah, let's
28
let's
points
try.
and has BS 13 and Miminism negative 3?
Okay. 4 inches will get
I
me to
did.
the corner.
I think there is a Kulak heavy rocket launcher that's 23.
23 points, yeah, that's the one he was running.
Sounds like it needs re-education to me.
What's up? No. Alright guys, Val's second turn.
He's thinking. You can see him. He's thinking.
He's got some thinking to do.
He does.
Finds himself in the pointy end of a bit of a puzzle.
But I don't think it's such a bad position that he can't come back from it.
Not bad.
Obviously,
this
he's
is
lost a
Petrus?
couple of important things, but
We'll be going 8 straight forward.
yeah, he's just
I
thinking
don't
about
think-
where he
you're
wants to
not peeking
throw
around the
smokes
corner?
and what buttons he
No,
wants to push
he's not.
this turn.
So
You're good.
I
will
don't
get a
know. This
zone of
might be
control.
a little
You will
less
get,
interactive because
box.
it might not be worth going after the opponent's camera
No, we'll
markers. It might be too order intensive to do that. It just might not be worth it, considering they both have 3 or 4 specialists
Yeah.
anyway.
4 to there.
So
4 again.
Carry on.
That was what you thought might have been a decoy for Vasily.
it did, but it seems like I was wrong. Well, that might be Vasily itself.
Yeah.
But no, if not, no, if he activates it, the decoy goes away.
Yeah.
Unless he's cheating.
Never say
I
never.
wouldn't put it past him. Well, he's peaking. Betsnaz HMG.
Okay.
Okay. I was close. It was basically baby Vasily.
Well, and that's
It does have decoy.
us.
Yeah. Three on 2s, 4 on 12. 3 2s?
No twos.
No 2s. This is where Val misses every shot.
No, there's 2.
1 hit, guys. That's garbage.
But worked. Finally. Thank heavens.
It did. So, you drone down. I think Tero's regretting taking the plasma. And when your only other gun is a H24 gun, you should probably take the HMG Q drone.
Probably yes.
Especially in a tournament setting, guys. In a tournament setting, you don't know what the tables are. You're not making the table for a casual game. You could come up to a table with massive sight lines. You could come up to a table with not a ton of sight lines. So it's better to cover every range band. Tero completely misses.
We've got our dice trays shifted back up because we've swapped our views.
I think it's oh yes, I know what you mean.
Yes.
What's
The video capture sources.
this one?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, they can roll on us.
I'm
that's
gonna
fine.
I'm gonna fix it for next time, guys. But how it is now, cutting off a slight amount of the dice tray. So we'll fix it. We'll fix it. Oh. So there we go. Written 2 hits.
Bad news for the specular. It might not regenerate from this.
I don't think it is. I really don't think it is.
Yeah, 4 saves ought to be enough for anybody.
It's off the table.
Yeah.
Big dead.
And we've still got 1 dice that's over here.
Yeah, it's got to fix the camera. All right, so Tero's
Losing pieces.
important things as well.
Yeah, because that smoke from the specular really allows, in a non-MSV matchup, to really change the shape of the table quite profoundly.
Yeah, so you guys will see this turn and next turn how good Val is at using smoke. He's very practiced at using smoke, and yeah. So
Doesn't buy his own, but
no, he likes. He'll buy you a pack, and you'll get 5, and he would have already smoked 15 of them.
yeah, that's fine.
Yep. So the Dynamo's going to be doing work now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Antipodes. Antipodes going for a run.
Yeah, maybe having a sniff.
Yes. I did question Val before about using Antipodes just because they can't smash boxes, but they are the
best counter to camo. And they just take a shitload of orders. So even in an extreme case, you can use them to body block a button so no one can press it back until you deal with it. And if they die, you don't lose an order.
Very useful tools.
You can see Val's almost doing that. He's putting these within 8, and he's about to censor the shit out of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Val's just using the models, guys, but they are camouflaged at the moment. So he's just hopefully. Cool. So let's hope that he doesn't get the malignant. Yeah. Yeah. So unfortunately, he's revealed the Maligno Sword Observer.
Which really would have been a good ace in the hole.
Oh, it would have been an amazing unit to keep in reserve till next turn or turn 3. But now that Val's got this is a very back and forth game. The problem is Val's really good at going after his opponent. I don't know why he picked first. It doesn't suit his list at all. And he's not good at it. Maybe he's putting himself at a handicap to offset.
No, he's not here to fuck spiders. He's here to play good games, but he's here to give them his all. Oh. Yep, the
Tero being a good sport and saying, I deployed him standing in HD.
Yeah, and I suspect the Malignos is going to take some MS shots from the front of it.
He's going to shoot it. Hopefully Tero gets the dodge off here.
It still gets its -3 for the minute. -6.
Oh.
It's 1 point down of 300.
Oh no. Bye-bye, Antipode.
We hardly knew you.
We hardly
you were
knew
always
you.
a good dog.
Alright, guys. We'll fix the dice tray eventually. But it's gone.
Yep.
That was one of the Calibans, I believe. Just got shot the shit. Tero rolling his armor save dice, his dodge dice.
Yep.
Classic.
Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake.
Well, and to be fixed in upcoming N5. We can finally take our dice.
Yes. Is that Lewis?
Yes.
Yes. Hello, Lewis. So in Val's other list, I believe he does have the K9 Antipode. He ran that in a test game against myself, playing Shaz, and I focused hard on it. I recognized that Sensor would fuck me up, and I focused on killing the dog, but you are 100% right. It is a great piece. Probably, I would pick it over the Antipodes, but the way Val has organized his lists, he can't swap them around or anything, so his lists are more faction matchup-based than mission-based. So, yes. He's taken this list less for the Antipodes, but more for the MSV1 sniper in the link to stop Tero from running across the table and to deal with camera markers, or just like Caliban Spitfires, or just being able to reliably kill stuff, and to stop Tigers as well.
Nope. Crowded. Stuck.
No bueno. The other great thing about the K9 Antipode is it can smash a box, hand it off to the owner, and smash another one. So,
Unfortunately, what I'm hearing from this turn is Tero's losing too much material.
Well, I'm here. He's losing material, but he's still got 3 boxes that are about to lift off, and Val doesn't have many orders left to contest them.
I think Tero's about to run out of specialists.
Okay, that's...
Because Tero's order generators are Icadron, 2 flash bots, and missile bot and stuff like that. So, yes, having that Malignos revealed, rough. So Tero's next turn might be a Sheshkin run up the table kind of thing. But unfortunately, you can only carry 1 box at a time, and you need to hold the boxes for them to count.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Tigers are done. Flashpot moves pretty fast.
Yes, 6/6.
So that's a last minute ball carrier.
Yeah, the only problem is they're both in the same group, and Tero's group 2 is probably like a single Tiger and an Icadron.
Well, that's 18 inches of movement.
Yeah.
24 inches of movement.
10.
6/6.
Icadron's a 6/4, I think.
Oh, sorry. If you move the flash, if you move
if you move it over,
drone in,
that'll be 30 inches. You'll have 3 orders.
Yeah.
If you want to flip it. Tero has to be careful. Val's very practiced at coming back in supply raise, and it seems like he doesn't need to come back very much if Tero has locked however many boxes. That's it. All right, so we'll think Pavel's just fucking exploded a Tiger.
Yep. Take that for the Tiger.
That was a risk.
Yes.
I don't know if you need to take, because... Was that a Tiger? There must have been a Tiger.
Yeah, it was.
Why didn't Tero just drop a template? Maybe he came from behind?
Makes sense. But if you're talking some BS attack, you don't... Not sure.
Yeah, so he must have come from behind. If he didn't, I think Tero should have just dropped the template.
Yeah.
It forces Val to dodge, and then spend another order to kill it.
Yes. Yeah, so it must have been... Or on the smoke, maybe.
Yeah.
But again, that's a lot of orders to kill her.
Yeah, you really just need to... Being such an order-intensive mission, you really need to take orders from your opponent in whatever way possible. If you know your Tiger's not really going to do much, it's going to die anyway, just take as many orders as possible. Cool. Alright. Relic FO. 2 16s.
I do really like Val's practice of writing what is on the camo marker in chalk pen underneath.
Yeah. Very confidence-inspiring. Sometimes when he walks away to the toilet, I like to swap them. And then when he goes like this, or like this to reveal them, he looks at it and says decoy, and you're like, what the fuck? And I go, Val, you cheating me, bitch? Oh. That's always fun, but that's only fun between friends. It's a really good practice to have a bunch of camo markers that all look the same, write what it is on the bottom, especially if you're playing, TAC or Shaz or whatever like that.
Be accountable, be transparent.
It makes it really fun to play against TAC. Not a nightmare. Cool. So Val actually failed the first time. And had to go back and press it again.
Nice.
Yeah, so what I was worried about, I didn't want to mention it in case Val heard, but Arrow's list doesn't have much ARO at all. You can throw a smoke grenade, there's nothing.
Close that one line.
Flash pops. So now that a lot of the midfield's dead, Val is just going to have a field day running up the table pressing boxes. And even if Tero has 1 or 2 specialists left, they're not going to be everywhere for him to
follow up.
Yeah.
And that was one I think that Tero had pressed that's now been reclaimed. That looks like Val's running low on orders, but
he's thinking about O12ing, I think. He really wants to run and grab this one.
Well, it is a prize to be sure.
And with an FO, it's fairly guaranteed.
Yeah. Worth trading the piece for.
Oh, guys, this is a first. Pavel's I was using Pavel's specialist operative keyword.
Said it couldn't be done.
He survived one close combat attack, and now he's like, oh shit, I can do things with him. Well, wait till he rolls the dice, because he might change his mind.
Well, yeah. Pavel delivering bad dice is archetypal.
I wish I could give that video of Pavel to the world.
Yeah. Imagine that Pavel's decharged Achilles.
Oh!
Specialist operative, not forward observer. A bummer.
All right, cheeky spotlight coming off.
Fail.
Oh, I feel so bad for Tero's dice rolls.
Yeah.
Like the Q drone did nothing. Tons of good armor saves, but
The Q-Train was correct tools applied against it.
yeah, it is the weakness of the Q drone to just get surprise shot in bad range. I think that's why the HMG is better. It's harder to put it in bad range. The plasma rifle's great as an active piece, but only like
Close in.
when you're looking at this table, and if you put it there or here or whatever, it's way too easy to get an angle on it. It's going to be over 16. They had to be tight angles in case Val decided to run an Ermendino into his DZ or something like that. So maybe a slight misdeploy there. Also, Tero he traded the Caliban engineer for the FO, so he doesn't have the potential to revive it, which makes the value of the Q drone drop dramatically.
Yes. Yeah, that second unconscious state. Val's been getting a lot of mileage out of the 9 and 18 point courier bots.
Yes.
On the strength of that second unconscious state.
Yes. You'll notice that Val will deploy his 2 little TAC TR bots with Ermendinos behind them. So they can impetuous into it and be close and throw smoke or whatever, but they'll always be behind.
Yeah.
And yeah, that'll be his main attack piece, which sounds really weird, but they are dangerous.
Yeah.
If you CC it, it counts for Predator. No. I lie. It's a piece of equipment. Don't worry, guys. I always fuck up on the first ruling. So Val's going to have to coup de grace something.
Well, it looks like he's given himself a couple of options.
He has given himself a lot of options. The other thing actually is that Tero's specialist is in this roof. If he wants to get off, he's going to have to re-camo and walk.
And it's a regular hacker, not a KHD, but it can camo.
He can re-camo, it's just the problem of so many orders.
Yes.
So Val's removed this. I think that was the decoy for the Spetsnaz, and I think he just didn't remove it until he revealed.
Yeah.
Which I think might be wrong. I think you reveal it as you move.
Yeah.
So he's just being a bit naughty.
Classic Val.
Classic Val.
So, and what will see me will be this guy. He's standing right.
No, he's prone.
Look at Sniper won't see me.
All right, Tero's turn 2. If he can't make it happen now,
I'm gonna use the last command token to move.
It's going to be rough. There's a bunch of buttons in the center. And turn 3 in this mission,
No, I
any
don't.
button that
I'm gonna need
hasn't
that later.
previously been pressed is going to lock.
So I'm gonna use
and
the
only be
impetuous
smashed.
Order.
But it gains the automatic defense system.
It gains the ADS, which is an auto 8, and no martial arts, which is actually quite important.
And
You
another
lose
3.5.
that advantage
so
of having 26
so
to
they're both
25 numbers,
Both dodge?
and it means that you have way more dangerous numbers,
He's
like
just going to
5s and 4s and 6s and stuff aren't going to work.
move. Yep. So go your dodges.
Yeah, a lot of the safety that comes from martial arts.
Fail. Pass. This one will.
Got some dodges coming out. Yes, you always dodge.
Always be dodging.
Always be dodging. Pass. I hope Tero has a plan.
Could do.
We got a tiger coming around the bend.
Which one's going to see? This one, definitely. That one?
So we might. I'm not sure if Tero's going to do it, but we might be getting an intuitive
Regular
attack.
order? 6 inches.
Maybe not. There might be something here that is
There.
revealed.
Oh, there's a camera marker. Is a mine.
Yes, a shock mine and the Spetsnaz was around. Oh no, the Spetsnaz.
Or successful dodge the mines, not
8 wins
eight
though.
will hit it.
8's a hit.
8's a hit. Do I still dodge the mine?
Yes.
Okay,
Double action.
Yep. Double action.
Oh, and a hot scout.
1 fail, so I'm unconscious.
Or is it that 12-point courier?
Oh, yes, it is.
Is it? Is that double action?
One
I think it is.
One of the couriers
It's
is.
the little guided
Yeah.
single shot one. And that's the mine put down by the courier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love to piece together what's going on.
Oh, guys, it's so much better being able to hear them. You have no idea. We wouldn't be able to hear them right now.
Go back and watch the stream from a month ago.
Yep, go
later
back.
tonight. Be like, wow, they've come a long way, baby.
Yeah. Next year, professional. It's gonna be like FIFA. I think this is actually probably a hard game to spectate because there's so much camo as well.
If I do that.
When we have
just
games with a bunch of
looking
link
at my
teams and
options
very
here, of
obvious
course.
models, it'll be easier to follow. Tags will be very easy.
I was
Let's send a
saying,
missile into Pavel. I will.
Pavel's getting guided it.
I'll dodge.
Not bad.
Come on, Tero.
Cutting it fine, though. That's
17s. 7?
He doesn't
No,
crit.
you're on 18s. So you get.
Oh, yeah, plastic, yep.
He's
going to take a lot of
unconscious.
saves.
Unconscious. All right.
He's only unconscious.
That's
That's
wild.
fucked.
Yep.
That's fucked, guys.
Yeah. So, gotta get some like Velcro blue tack dots. Oh, actually, yeah. So I was explaining the visual appeal of the game, or the visual complexity of the game to a friend a couple of days ago, and that it's very difficult to photograph because everyone wants to be in total cover.
No,
So
sorry,
it's
it's a spotlit.
hard to observe.
I got you.
Hard to observe photographs.
There you go.
Quite challenging to stream because everyone's
Got you.
hiding. You
Oh,
don't
it's
have
just too
these
lazy to
big
get the right
clear
token.
blobs on a flat plane.
Sheskin.
Yeah. So
Here she comes.
lots of terrain, tall terrain,
That'd be-
mid-terrain, low terrain.
Anything
Everything's
see me
touching
there?
a wall.
When I cross?
Everything's surrounded by markers. All the models kind of look very samey because they're quite
I
small.
don't think so.
Nah, you're good.
Yep.
Tags obviously
So-
quite obvious,
so
but
look,
you go to 40k.
Benigno.
Blob of 10
Oh,
Space
what's the
Marines
other-
looks like a blob of
He's
10.
a
And actually,
grenades
really-
and smoke grenades and
I'm
chain
really
rifles.
enjoying Val and Tero's
Uh,
paint jobs here
so
because
second short skill
the
is
yellow
shooting.
of the shaft is
first
quite
smoke.
striking and
First smoke.
stands out, and the reds, like,
Cheshkin shooting.
Crit. You've crit as well.
yeah.
If it's within 24.
17 a crit.
Within 24.
Cool. So both crit, nothing happens.
Okay.
Val, and you critting on a 17.
Throwing smoke.
Oh, yeah. Always got an answer.
Order.
They always think I'm cheating.
Guys, we're not very
these
smart.
cunts.
We're not good commentators.
Or maybe
Oh,
because
no,
you always cheat.
I just truly believe that Val's cheating.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't.
6
Val's
inches.
very honorable.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's very fun to play
I don't
against, don't
think
get
I
me wrong.
can
If you ever
actually
get a chance to
far
play
enough
Val,
around
do
to see
it.
you with this order.
He's a good,
So
very fun to
I'm
play.
there. Next order.
Incredibly fair, mate.
I'm going to come round to this corner,
Yes, incredibly fair.
I flash pulse.
and I'm just going to drill you with a red fury.
All right,
You
so
have
it's
mimic
It
Cheshkin
is,
time.
it is a Sheskin run.
Yep, so
See
12's
if it
here.
matters.
12. So you're on 12.
That's the bad 12s.
+3, -6. 12s, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like
Oh
12s to me.
no.
17.
Tero's
I
head smack
failed.
on the camera.
2 saves.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
He's on.
That's all right, it's gone.
Yeah.
Only needs a couple hits, but
Yeah. Well, and the little red fury that could, thanks to +2 damage.
I don't think we've seen many crits this game either. Like, obviously
No.
that had a cancel that crit there. It
Yeah.
wasn't really impactful, but
Hasn't really
wasn't.
been very
Havel crit the.
in CC though. He crit a
Yeah.
Tiger on a 26 or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no like cool shooty crits.
Oh, I'm
Standard dice rolls.
yeah. I'm excited for
Oh,
the
you
challenge
idiot.
I've
I
set for
forgot to do
decaf
something
is
as well.
the table that has a face-to-face roll between two opponents. Excited to see that. Hopefully crit intensive.
Havel's got regen, by the way.
Decaf is a bitch
Does
of a
he
mission.
just?
No, he doesn't. I'm just
No, I want to snap reach, hadn't that
All right, we're just going to keep
That
going
would
with
be funny.
Sheskin.
be funny?
Alright.
I don't think
Sheshkin
anything's
is
safe.
going for a walk. Classic Infinity, guys. I move here. What about this guy? Oh, fuck.
No, I don't move there. That's why you always say, I move here safely. And I say, no, you don't. You go, oh, cool, I didn't do it then.
That's it.
No stealth on Sheskin.
It's
Too
kind of
busy
surprised
doing-
me a little bit.
Well, she's doing it in Achilles or Ajax that she's
Achilles.
scared? Achilles, yeah. Achilles doesn't have stealth.
Doesn't he?
No, that'd be cowardly.
Alright, we're trying to kill an Ermendino. That's a decent dice roll. Cool. 3. Yeah, no paste. Lovely. Alright, guys. I gotta say, I'm really loving the chroma key dice track.
Yeah.
Even though it's kind of mid, it kind of looks average. Just being able to save the screen real estate
Yeah,
is beautiful.
that helps a lot. D-chart, hazmat ops for D-chart.
Oh, they've got their Master Breacher.
Yeah.
Sheshkin has D-charges already.
I lied. Achilles, both versions of Achilles do have stealth.
Yes, I thought they did. Otherwise, it'd be atrocious.
I guess Sheskin's in a brand new body and is still learning to use it.
Sheshkin's just too proud. Alright, so Tero's going to go for a smash.
Will Smash is not yet turn 3.
I think Val's already pressed that button.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so guys, with these charges, you can just place them. No dice roll required. Nothing hits you back.
You can't crit, which is the downside.
crit?
But
But removing all the risk from it. The consoles have 4 armor, so 2 versus a D charge needs 13s to pass. So better than CCing most of the time. Although in this case, I'm not sure why you'd want to. I don't think there's any downside to doing it.
oh,
Well. Yeah, so if Tero, I think there's no downside because there's nothing hitting you back. If you decide to just hack it, Sheshkin will be on a 27. And if you crit, it would have been another save that Val would have had to make, and it might have gone Tero's
Might have.
way.
Yeah.
Hey. We've got about half an hour left, guys. We'll be finishing.
Okay, well, that
at
sounds
12.
about right.
Yeah.
Where the game's at.
Yeah, I think these guys will be finished before round timer.
Yeah.
Excellent for us.
Yes.
We love fast players. We love reasonably fast
Yeah.
players. We don't like people that do fuck all. It's fucked. It's
Yeah,
gone.
it's gone. Ella exploded.
Yep. So now Sheshkin has a box.
Now she picks that up automatically?
Picks it up automatically.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't want to make the mission even more order
No,
intensive.
thank you.
Well, you'd had that feeling where, like, last order, O12 prestige, I smash the box, it's on the ground, I can't pick it up. Your opponent runs up.
Well, it's yeah. I mean, it's supplies, so you control it if you're in base contact with it. So moving it would be.
Okay.
I believe so.
Yep.
I've been wrong before.
It follows.
I'm not very
supplies.
good at the game.
I'm not good either. I don't. People know my mission better than I do. So. Yeah. However, supplies works. Alright, we're having to think. I think. Yeah. I'm not thinking about how Tero's going to
I wouldn't make it all the
this
way there,
problem.
though.
Because Val is now looking at a couple of things lifting off.
Yeah,
Think of his next
Val will
turn.
definitely have that one.
Yep.
And probably the bottom right and the bottom center. I
Yep.
think definitely Val has already got.
Yeah.
I think the middle one is currently pressed by Val. By Pavel.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can hear our announcer there. Dante, you doggy dog, ripping Josh's heart out. Fucking hell. Are you winning the tournament?
So far.
Are you going to win in 5 hours? 5 rounds, 5 hours, top table? That sounds fun. All right. Tero's having a think. I think he's in a situation where he's I think he's realised he's a bit fucked.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to probably keep Sheshkin safe. Doesn't I think Val's plan is to try and get Pavel to berserk. I think if Sheshkin is left at the box where she is, kind of in the center right.
That's
Pavel-
camouflage, move.
Well,
So,
camouflage, move, even if discovered, berserk.
yeah.
That's 16 inches
Yeah.
with no,
Yeah, it would be.
no reply from Tero.
Yeah.
The only problem with that is Sheshkin can drink Pavel,
Yeah.
so that's not actually a play.
Well,
My-
to decharge each other and you'd be dicing it out.
So what has to happen for that to work is obviously Sheshkin has 2 wounds. Pavel has to crit. Sheshkin has to fail all 4 saves. That's the only way it works. Because Sheshkin can only get 2 wounds max from Pavel.
Yeah.
And that is never happening. So, forget that, guys. He's not going to berserk Sheshkin, but
Hopefully. We'll see.
we'll see. Oh, no.
Val will do it.
No. Just silly.
T2 feeling.
Oh, there we go.
Fine. It's fine.
Tero's armor saves are great, but fuck, you can't do anything else.
Yeah.
We have an audience, guys.
Our own local chat.
What's up?
There we are. They roll,
They roll on the screen.
in the tray.
Val, roll some dice. Quick, do it, now. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's fun. Sorry, guys, we're just showing up. While Tero's having a think, at this rate, Tero's 3rd turn might just be to get a defensive point.
Well, yeah. About options for classifieds, mapping feels pretty far out of question. CZ,
Mapping is...
CZ, forward observer or hacker.
Yes, that's probably not happening.
Not sure where their HVTs fell, but certainly there's the option to secure. Well, curing HVT might be tricky with the amount of material that Val still has in the midfield, unless it's one of those forgotten prospects. But I guess this down here is probably Val's
HVT. Does. She has a damage 15 pulsar.
It's a ballistic skill attack. How distressing.
It's very distressing. I'm not going to tell Val that because that
No.
would be cheating.
And
Val, we have a quick box update. How many boxes? Right, so Val. Cool. So currently it's 3-3. Sheshkin
Yep.
has a box. I think Tero. Okay, so Tero's got 2. Only launched 1, so only 1 point secured.
yeah. And Val's got 3.
And I think Tero would have smashed more boxes.
Yes. I believe that Val has smashed 1 with Pavel.
Has he?
Oh, no, that was a... No, that
He
was
specialist operative it, didn't he? He
he rolled a
decharged.
14 on a specialist operative roll.
He did it twice.
Ah, okay.
I think he O12'd and did it again.
Yeah. See, we anticipated that.
Excellent
Best
analysis.
streamers.
Yeah. We know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I love Malifaux.
Guys, this was kind of anticipated. Val's played the table before. Making and playing the table is a way bigger advantage than you think it is. Because
you've done the thinking about
You've
what
done the
the
thinking
problems
of the
you're posing
deployment.
are, what the solutions that you're baked into the table might be.
Yep. And he played decap, a different mission, but
Still getting the rhythm,
Yeah.
rhythm and run of the table is meaningful.
absolutely. Know the good spots to deploy. I don't think this table had a bad DZ, so picking sides is less important. Yep, so just tucking something in Zoc of the HVT to get secure HVT and force Tero to kill
and,
that thing.
And currently
Cancel
threatening-
out Tero's secure HVT.
Yeah.
Val has gotten the other classified, I think. We look in the bottom left.
Yeah, Predator was the only...
I think
I
the
thought he-
turned over one's Predator. That
Okay.
looks like something else. That looks like the
That'll be
HVT
this,
one.
Yeah, that'll be this one.
The sensor one.
Yeah, identity check.
Yes.
One use for a biometric visor.
That's actually stupidly good for
Sensor is the way to do it, 'cause you don't need line of fire.
and the antipodes cover so much ground.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's a really... It was a card that I gained a lot of appreciation for during the Tetsumoto season.
Yes. Yeah. Funnily enough, in this mission as well, sensor bots are really good.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
just pushing sensor bots. I think people underestimate sensor bots, especially the cheaper ones, like the Rafik being 14 points and getting a rifle light shotgun. Like, if you compare that to just a regular line trooper specialist, it's 6'4", it has 2 unconscious states, it has a bunch of extra skills.
Would you rather have Sensor Bot over Rafik or a Vanguard infantry?
Sensor bot 100%.
100% of the time.
And it gives you options, like triangulated fire gives you options, sensor gives you options to reliably discover camo. It's a repeater, so you push forward your hacking network at the same time.
Yeah.
And, it's not bad at shooting. It can be buffed as well.
Oh, double action.
Val's thinking. I think it's dead. Oh, the console. It's armor 4, and middle box has been smashed, so Tero must have pressed it back with
Yeah.
the shrouded.
Yes, so
something.
Orvel's just beating it up for the hell of it. He might not have pressed that one on the way in.
Maybe not. Maybe none
He
of the
wanted the camo.
Maybe it was unpressed the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah, it's quite possible.
I can't even believe he's asking about Sheshkin CC. Don't CC Sheshkin, guys, unless you have structure. Unless you're Denmark. Denmark can berserk
Even
Sheshkin.
then, oh yeah, because you
Because
don't
she
get
drinks
drunk.
you.
Yeah,
Not worth it.
so again, a punching down piece.
Yeah. Or unless you have like burst stupid.
Yeah,
But do you think if they were catering to 50 people, they'd just deliver it to you?
Yeah.
All right.
Not going to make any generalizing comments about small businesses. Or large ones.
That's true. That's true. We shouldn't say that. Hopefully the breakfast was good. Hopefully for $7.50 near Melbourne,
Very
pretty good.
Yeah.
I heard yesterday a story from one of our fellow attendees about paying $26 for ham, cheese, tomato toasted sandwich
In an airport?
in an airport.
Okay, well, yeah, that's... Yeah.
And I thought, I'll just go fucking hungry. That's disgusting. Almost like Val's pack lists.
Yeah, well, and capacity to come back from appearing to have folded.
From the fucking worst first turn
Well,
I've
we
seen.
were very confidently positioning him as an underdog.
Yeah, so
Top bottom of turn one.
So Val dropped the ball, but Tero kind of dropped the ball as well. I really, as soon as you see someone fumble their first turn that hard, go for a mash of buttons.
Yeah.
I think as Tero, because if Val basically does nothing in his first turn, it's like your turn's the first turn.
Yes. Yeah, and I think that Val was trying to push buttons, and Tero just didn't seem...
Spent way too many orders killing a crazy creature, and Val spent way too many orders trying to deal with a Q drone as well.
Yeah.
And Tero just kept making armor saves.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't win a dice roll,
No.
but fuck, he makes the armor saves. You should, Lewis. You should run the sensor bot. I know IA wants to gravitate towards the big links, but sensor bots are just good.
Well, 15-point order is not a terrible way to facilitate a big link.
Sensor bots should be treated more like flash bots. People take flash bots because they're cheap orders and they're good. Sensor bots should be taken just because they're cheap specialists. You know, they cover a bunch of ground.
Yeah.
They're good to have. It's good just to sit in a group 2 with 5 or 6 orders. It's quick. It can go do some stuff. It's solid, and I think that's why CB buffed them for a whole season. Marksmanship might be a bit too strong.
Did you take many fights with...
I was playing Assassins, so I got the Red Fury one,
yeah,
so I took a shitload of them. But yeah, even nowadays, factions that I play, like Assassins, a rifle like shotgun for a point less is a
Yeah.
bargain.
Yes.
Honestly, it should be a point more. Which
No. Get lost.
It's a bit silly. We're getting attacker motors back in N5. I hope we are. They might change sensor bots. They might not. Oh no, Sheskin wins, doesn't he?
Sheskin always wins. That's the rule of infinity.
Sheskin pulls the 4-inch dodge. Val's stony face. He's stony face because he doesn't want to throw the game now. He knows he's got a chance.
Yep. Yep. Well, it's all fun and games when you begin, and then you realize that there are stakes. You find yourself experiencing stakes.
I just hope Val doesn't make it to top table, guys.
Hope he does. Love to see a Val thrive.
I want him to get second place. The second from top table.
Yeah.
I don't want him to win.
Yeah.
Sounds bad. I should say I want him to win, but his ego would fucking... fail. Hammer marker move dodge. Must be the shrouded. No, it can't be the shrouded. Shrouded's a fist 12. How does it fail on 12? He must have dodged.
Out of line of fire. No, his Terra's active. I'm not sure.
No, it's Val's active turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so dodge out of line of fire. Tero says it's a dumb move, and debatably probably is, just purely because hammer markers probably shouldn't dodge unless they're under immediate threat.
Yeah. Ah.
I think he's about to get shot.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving up the TR bot. Chugga, chugga, chugga.
Yeah, well, give Sheskin the bubble wrap.
I think this is a bad... Well, Val, historically, these things fuck for Val. But Cheshkin is better diced. Definitely not HMG, guys.
More interesting than an HMG.
You don't want to drink your...
No.
Zero sugar...
Your one, like, if I faint, open it near me, I'll probably wake up.
Like bath salts.
Yes.
Or smelling salts.
Smelling salts is the... You know, I'd really like...
Oh, fuck! Tero failed completely. Cash get fucked, guys!
Yep.
Those things are bullshit.
Worth every of the $90 they fucking cost.
Oh, they're ridiculous. But that's the cost of metal.
Yes. It is...
At least Val's not taking 2 5-point baggage dudes,
Yeah.
and it's like $90 for 10 points.
Yeah. Really obvious candidate for Sayo.
Or the new plastic.
Yeah. Which is very nice.
The new plastic is really good, guys. If you haven't checked it out,
Win a tournament. Get the Lizzie. It's nice.
if you've had bad experience with Sirecast, this is like 90% of the way to GW plastic. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's fairly light, I feel. Yeah, so it's light like GW plastic. It has it has way more detail than Sirecast, I feel. Because even the S2 models look crisp.
Yeah.
I've got the IR. Very nice. Almost too nice. Like, I can't paint it well enough to actually, for it to make a difference.
I mean, you've overcome that with metal, right?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like the metal, just, I feel like a boomer saying this just because of the weight and stuff like that.
No, it's
obviously,
nice.
plastic's the way to go because metal's getting more expensive. Yeah, so I think Peshkin's unconscious. No healing.
No regen.
Nah. Tero basically has a Caliban. The Malignos, I think, is dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know if Tero's going to have many options.
Yeah. Well, there's...
Can't hold 2. Hold 1.
Unless you got baggage.
Yes.
So we've got the flank that doesn't have the dice tray. Looks like it's got 3 still.
So we have...
Just 2. Just 2. That one must have been
Yeah,
taken.
I don't think I can actually achieve any
Wait.
points here.
So
Can you...
That's the front of
That.
Tero's
Undo
DC.
your HVT, you can see
From
your
the one there, I
mine.
think.
Yeah. Oh no. That's Val pushed the one outside his DC with the other first.
But I don't know if that's...
Okay. Yeah, we're running out of buttons, and they're locked now, so they haven't been prepped.
Yep.
Tero has to
I do have a
smash.
target.
Yeah.
No,
Caliban do get
Yep.
decharges,
So,
Yeah.
but
Is that?
it's in the middle of fuck off
can't
nowhere.
destroy that.
Yeah. Well, who's that next to the one
Can't
on the
destroy
rooftop?
that one.
That the.
You
Is
don't
that
get
the
points for
Malignos?
touching them.
That's a Malignos.
And that looks like a prone marker, not an unconscious one to me.
HVT, if I kill that
Yeah, I think they might have
I have to
dodged
get all the way
eventually.
there. I can't
either
get there.
dodged or I think they were talking about how
so it's just a classified card.
that was placed after the front Vic or something
And I don't
like
think I've got
that.
the orders to do
Yeah,
them
so you would have
I'm not
known the
sure.
front of it.
because I've got no command tokens.
I forget how it works, but do you have to indicate when you hit and deploy if it's prone or not?
It's good hygiene.
I won't
too,
have
yeah.
enough orders
Yeah,
to
it's definitely
be able
good,
to
but
do
I'm
that
not.
one.
Yeah, so depending on the rules,
And I can't do
obviously,
that
I
one.
think
Just
Val
call
and
it.
Tero,
I've
Val
got
and Tero happy
mapping
to
and
be like, hey,
suspected
this
infiltration,
makes
which
sense.
should've-
Right.
I
Makes sense to have
should've
it
done
prone.
That one
because
in
like the
one
first thing it's going to do is
with
press
my
that
forward
button.
observing,
Doesn't want to be standing.
Caliban,
Yeah.
which I forgot about.
Oh, yes.
And I can't do that one because the hacker is up there.
So Tero's going through his
Game, mate.
options.
Yep.
It doesn't sound like there's much.
Like, I could
Oh,
attempt to go for some
definitely.
I'm looking at
points,
Val's
but I don't
mic
think it's
now.
worth
He's
it. Like, you've got
fucking
the game
boost.
points.
like,
How many we get?
Yeah.
what point on that one?
Picks up
So
on it.
Picks up on it.
I'm carrying 1. 3.
Alright, so I think the game's
secure
over.
supply boxes. So one each So you sent 4 off, and you're carrying how many?
1. Carrying 1.
So you're on 5. You secured more than me.
Yep.
So 6.
Yep. And then 2
You got
classifieds.
2 classifieds, 7, 8.
Yep.
And you destroyed how many?
1. Same as you.
Okay. So what do I
that's
actually get?
so-
1?
Does the Malignos have decharges? Or, no, okay.
Yeah, I get 1 because I. Yeah.
That's
8
it.
to 1. Val's way.
8-1.
That's a very
I was
rough,
feeling more confident than
Very
that after
rough.
the first turn, and
Yeah.
then you brought it all
Decisive.
back.
very decisive.
Very well.
I hit.
TOS.
I had a really hard decision turn 1, whether to leave a
You
sniper
do more
there
than just that.
and try to pin down Cheskin.
Yeah.
But 4 dice with your Cheskin against 2, I didn't risk it.
Got 15 minutes.
Getting carried away and not
Perfect.
pressing that button.
I'll give them a
That
couple
was,
minutes,
yeah.
then we can
Yeah.
bring Val over.
Not
Yeah, we'll
doing
bring.
that
Do you want to do
classified
winners
or
first or losers
using
first?
this guy. I just got green with this one.
Well,
I
the
reckon we bring Tero
move
first.
was
Yep.
pretty fortunate for me.
Terry can run us through. Tell us what kind of
that's
mistakes
all,
you made.
Yeah.
All those orders went exactly as I wanted them.
Yeah.
Turn 1, they didn't, so it kind of evened out. So, yeah.
Tero, you want to come for a cheeky little post-game interview? Come have a sit, my friend. We heard the score, 8-1.
Yep.
Not hot for yourself. We were really hopeful after Val's turn 1 was
Yeah.
fucking abysmal.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty good after turn 1 in total. Like, even my turn 1, I was like, achieved the things. I missed a few things.
Yep.
And then Val, just veteran play, just knew what to do to come back.
So I told you that him speaking first was probably a mistake. It turned out to be right because he had a fucking god awful turn 1.
Yeah.
But he's really good at coming back turn 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you failed to put enough pressure on him to where he had to really shove back.
Yeah.
Then he had to kind of slightly push, and he's very, very good at it.
Yeah.
It reflects in the score, I guess. We saw the zone of control check for the sensor, and we were like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
that was rough."
Yeah. Yeah, that was and having it the Malignos standing up was definitely a mistake, but I didn't see he hadn't put the sniper down, so I was like, oh yeah, this is all right.
Yeah,
So again, I've already played this mission 3 times now.
yeah, it's a
And
complicated mission, and you
Don't
can,
play enough Infinity.
yeah,
But there's a few critical errors I made. Like turn 2, I definitely should have pushed more buttons. Rather than I was worried about Pavel and killing stuff instead of doing the mission.
yeah. So we noticed you made a shitload of armor saves, but how do you reckon your plasma drone went? I was kind of iffy. I probably would have taken the HMG.
Well, where I put it, this table is not the best for that plasma drone in the end, I think. Everyone tells me they take the HMG. I agree particularly, but I love my plasma. It is one of my, I guess it's a word.
Aspirational vision.
No, it's a
it's
vanity pick.
Vanity piece.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
I've just had to do so much work when I put marksmanship on it and then push it.
Yeah, that's fair. How do you reckon you'd do? What would you do differently if you played again?
I'd probably replay my turn 2. I might actually go back and watch this next week and see where I went wrong in turn 2. I think that's where the biggest issue was. Like, not turn 1, I probably could have put more pressure on him, but I was very much, if I push enough buttons, he's going to focus on getting those back.
How many buttons did you push in your first turn?
3.
3?
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely would have. Knowing that Val flopped, from my perspective, that almost seems like your first turn is the first turn of the game.
Yeah.
What he's done, he's like pressed a button in his DZ and he's killed a QAZ creature or something like that. That's fuck all. You just go and you press as many buttons as you possibly can, and then he has to come and press them back. And if he doesn't, they're launched. He focuses on killing you. Go right ahead. I've logged 5 points. You're on the defense, and you've only got 2 turns now. Yeah. I've got 2 turns after this, and I can press your buttons back.
Yeah. That was the plan. I only pressed 3 buttons, though, in that first. And if I got the Malignos to press that other button, probably would have been better use of some of my orders.
Yeah. How did Val? How did you? We're sitting here laughing about the QAZ creature.
Yeah,
it did work. It did work. How did Val's QAZ creature? Did it do anything?
No, he deployed it off to the side.
Like defensively for the DD kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the HVT, and the crazy was there. I think.
Is that the crazy and that's HVT?
I think so.
Okay. And it's in the middle of fuck off nowhere, basically just to cover that entrance.
Which I was never really planning on going down anyway. I think he was more using it as defense against these. I don't know what he was using it as defense.
No, so what I can tell you what he was doing. He was not giving it to you to eat with Sheshkin or a Caliban.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because I definitely would have eaten it with a Caliban if it was somewhere useful.
Yeah, so he would normally use it to, like, there's probably bad. I probably would have put it more center. To even cover one of his buttons.
It was wild build.
Wild builds is HVT.
Yeah, the yellow bit.
Oh, okay, yep.
That's a crazy creature.
So it was to defend their HVT. So,
well, yeah, potentially. I think he had some bad luck.
I had some pretty good luck as well, though.
You had great armor save.
I'm going to stick with my pre-planned excuses of Val playing on this table yesterday.
Val making the table.
Val making the table.
Val practicing.
Val going home and sleeping instead of going drinking last night.
That's
out of character for it.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that those and supply rate is a Melbourne mission, so I mean that's obviously in his favour as well.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Good luck for the rest of the tournament, Tero.
All right, thank you guys.
Val. Oh, Tero, before you go, microphone.
You want this up?
Yeah. Sit down, my friend.
Oh, thank you very much. All-man core, undefeated.
Yeah, did you see how I hit it turn one from Sheskin?
Mate, your first turn was a fucking shit show.
That fucking sucked.
That was a terrible turn. How many orders did it take for you to kill the QAZ creature?
The QAZ creature was 2 spec fire attempts, 1 irregular with Armadillo, 3 attempts with the Beast Hunter.
Had to revive
and an order to revive the Beast Hunter, which I got lucky, so...
So your first turn flopped. How did Tero's first turn go in your mind? Did you not ram the pressure on enough?
I think I got fortunate that he pushed the buttons on the same side as my forward reserve Australia.
Yes, okay.
I think he needed to keep one target hidden behind the... he left this middle tiger in the wind.
Yep.
If it was behind that barrier, I think it would help. I actually don't think it was... I don't think it was bad, but it just happened to be on the same side where I could respond. If he went with the other side, I couldn't respond to that side.
Yeah.
And then in the second turn, he felt he needed to get Shetskin into the game instead of pushing the button that he could with the Malignos.
Yeah.
So, and that gave me confidence to play because I already had a lead now. So you kind of flipped the script.
One thing I noticed about Tero's list was that most of his specialists are in the midfield. He's actually struggling to press his close buttons.
Yeah, I did notice that. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I did.
So, and they're the guaranteed ones, and he's having to spend more orders than a normal Infinity list to press those.
That's actually a really good point. I didn't think of that. That's right. Yeah, he was really fine for that middle. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, I think that really went in my favour. So obviously I didn't do anything about that. Cheskin, I got lucky to get rid of her.
You always kill it with the fucking TR attack bot.
It's mainly I just want to... I could throw that away.
Yep.
And that was better than the Spetsnaz.
Yeah, because of the bad range.
Well,
Spetsnaz?
Yeah, Spetsnaz would have been... Because the same dice pool, Spetsnaz was my backup option. And the main thing is I wanted the template to take away her cover. So if I hit her, I'm doing damage.
And it's DA?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's AP shot.
AP shot. So she's armor 1 against it. And
it's still damage 15 though, isn't it?
14. Yeah.
14.
Yeah. So the Spetsnaz was my backup play. So I figured because Spetsnaz was going to get pulsed, so he's only going to get 1 crack at it.
Yeah, and he's going to die. Damage 15 pulsar.
Yeah, he's absolutely going to die. And I can't CC her. And so I had, after he dodged where he dodged, I had 2 backup options. I had the Spetsnaz and I had the CC with the CC 4th with the Beast Hunter if I got desperate. But I figured I'll go with him, and that way I'll go with the bot first and see what happens. So yeah, Vasily did fuck all. He killed he put him lost lieutenant, so that was good.
He did fuck all but put him in loss.
Well, yeah, you got the Caliban, but that hit on the Sheskin when he vaulted up, got one hit on it. I'm like, this could be everything.
And he rolled a 17 or something.
It was brutal. Yeah, some of his armor saves.
His armor saves were great. So that Q drone shooting you on fucking tiny numbers, but would just make the armor save.
That Q drone? No, the Q drone. I think I got a one hit. I got a one shot.
You got it in one shot, did you?
Yeah, I think I got the Q drone in one shot with the Spetsnaz. It was the regen, the fucking armor saves on the Quaz, and the I think that's where his luck ended. I think my Spetsnaz coming through the flank, that won me the game. Because not only did I reverse all his good work, I took away the pieces that could do it. So that was turn two is where
I think potentially the shrouded on the rooftop was wrong choice. It's too hard to get off, too order intensive to get off.
But the thing is, say I went through with my motorbike there and pushed those two buttons, he would have spotlit my motorbike, got rid of it, and then pushed it back. He might, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, potentially. My sniper, the sniper not shooting the shrouded and the Malignos, I thought it was going to cost me. But when he didn't spend the order on the Malignos, I'm like, that was good.
Yeah, I think that was a bad play. Anyway, go pack up.
Thank you very much. Thank you. How was it? Was it a good watch?
Yeah, it's a lot easier to tell when you can hear.
On Facebook. Or 0 to 10 means that 6 is actually above 7.
All right, guys. Game over. We're going to go to lunch. We're going to be back in an hour for game 2. Game 2, I believe, is... I'm going to talk out my bum, but I think it's highly classified. Let me just double check for you guys. Round 2 is highly classified, so we'll get that going for you. We'll get you another cool matchup. Yeah. See you guys in an hour.